Wait. May tanong ako sa'yo.
Ano yun?
Ready ka na ba sa new episode?
Ako pa ba? Of course!
Nice! Chill lang tayo dito.
True! Ako may tanong din ako.
Sige, ano yun?
Bakit ba?
Ha? Anong bakit ba?
Bakit? VA. Where we talk about anything about virtual assistants, remote working, work from home life, and many more.
Kaya kung isa kang VA or gusto mong maging VA, para sa'yo tong podcast na to.
Good day, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Bakit VA, where we talk about mainly working from home or working remotely or being a virtual assistant, giving you insights and ideas why you should try or you should continue being a virtual assistant. Again, thank you so much. Maraming salamat sa mga nakinig sa aming previous episode, sa aming pilot episode na na-upload last week. So, we really appreciate you guys. I hope you continue to listen to us. And today is our first interesting guest for the Bakit VA episode. And trust me, or trust us, guys, we will be having more of this, more of interesting guests in the future. But today, this is Trizzia. So, before we start, we really want to, give you a context of the topic that we're going to talk about today first. So, Anette, I have a question for you, Muna, before we start. Do you think, since you are working from home, right? Like everybody of us are working from home sa company natin. I wanna know if you think that is the best option for you. Being able to work from home, being close to your family. Do you think that is the best option at the moment for you? And if so, will you be able to give yourself a chance then in the future na mag-work pa rin sa office if there will be an office?
Yes, sa panahon natin ngayon, syempre, sabi na natin, we're living in the new normal after the pandemic. So, for me, very convenient working from home. And still, there are a lot of opportunities that you can apply for. Say, a virtual assistant or being a project manager or even doing what you love doing, editing when it comes to, say, for videos, editing videos or doing podcasts, something like that. So, the web is really wide, sabi na natin. So, for me, convenient siya personally kasi I am a single mother living, of course, with my mother and my daughter. So, para sa akin kasi, 'di ba, sa panahon natin ngayon na may mga hindi natin masabi kasi parang may mga nababalita na naman na may bagong virus nakakalat and all that.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Sabi nila, I'm not sure kung confirmed na yun, pero well, there's that. But andun pa din tayo sa hindi natin alam kung anong mangyayari sa future.
Right. Yeah.
And since yung mga tao dito sa bahay is very prone na makapitan ng sakit and all that, I think it's best na I, as someone who is a breadwinner for the family, stay with the family so that I don't spread any kind of virus or whatnot that I can get outside, diba? So still, it would be fun if we will have a chance to go out, work outside, have an office to go to. Kasi andun din na iba pa rin yung magkakausap tayo ng personal.
Alright.
Diba?
May kasama, right?
Tama. Pero yun din, kung magkakataon man na mag-work tayo outside of our houses or the conveniences of our home, then still andun pa rin yung safety. Especially, ayun, sa panahon ngayon, dapat may alcohol na tayong baon tsaka face mask. Kahit hindi naman na tayo lalabas ng bahay na naka-face mask all the time. But dapat nasa parang part na yun ng natin, laman ng bag natin.
Like at this moment or at this time, it's not even overreacting, no. If you have an alcohol or face mask sa bags mo when you go outside, even nga na lift na yung rule na kailangan naka face mask, 'di ba? There are some na nagfe-face mask pa din, and it's okay. It's okay. Like nasa kanila na yun. Nasa kanila yun kung trip pa nila mag-face mask or whatnot. But yeah, thank you for sharing your insight on this, Annette, because this is a topic that we're going to talk about today. You know, the difference of working remotely from working from home as a manager, right? Because when you think of work from home, mostly na naisip kasi natin mga virtual assistants, you know, sa BPO karamihan naman is karamihan agents, 'di ba? Yung mga pinapadala sa home, and usually yung leaders nila nasa office pa din, working on site. But right now we have Trizzia here, who is a manager na working from home sa ating agency. So, thank you first of all, Trizzia, for joining our podcast, our first episode sa podcast. But before that, we want to know more about yourself. Can you tell us your history, what happened during during the pandemic, and what are you doing right now?
Hi guys, good morning. And yes, thank you Olette for having me for this episode. So, yeah, I'm one of the project managers of VA Flix right now. And during pandemic, I was actually hired as an agent sa isang BPO company, and also during the pandemic I started working from home as well. So working remotely is not new for me. I started working from home, agent pa lang ako dun sa call center or BPO company na yon, and then I was able to upskill and become a team leader or supervisor back then. And yon, so during that time, it's kind of difficult because transitioning to another task or another line of work within the company is difficult kasi you can't see the people who are giving you instructions, right? So medyo parang you're not sure if are they okay with what you are saying, or like mga opinions mo regarding with the task and all. And also when it comes to managing a team, ang hirap kasi when you are conducting a meeting, it's just you guys seeing everyone virtually in the camera, so you're not really pretty sure how their body language looks like. Na alam mo yon, iba kasi kapag personal, like kaharap mo yung taong kausap mo, you, by looking at their body language during like meeting or what, malalaman mo na kung ano yung parang ano nila parang gusto nilang iparating sa'yo, or like if they are like hindi satisfied, yung mga ganong klase, which is a big adjustment kapag work from home yung status mo or working remotely. And as of now, here on VA Flix as a project manager, especially that I'm dealing with the clients virtually. So I'm doing discovery calls, dealing with clients through Zoom, wherein we're just, facing the camera, discussing things. And ang hirap kasi hindi mo siya, or parang hindi mo ganun matitimpla agad yung gusto ng client na especially if they wanted to hire a contractor right away. So medyo mahirap tansyahin na ay parang unang tingin mo pa lang masasabi mo na ay carry na to sa client or pasok tong contractor na to sa client. And the other thing that is difficult kapag working remotely is not right away you can get the response of either clients or the contractor, right? Kasi busy din sila busy sila sa work, or like especially we are catering US clients, so mga ganitong oras natin yung mga contractors, alam mo na, either tulog na kapag wala silang work or walang contractor, and then suddenly there is a contractor na, alam mo yon, in a hurry to get a VA, and that is something na hindi mo basta-basta matatap yung contractor. You need to wait for few hours before we can reach to them. Unlike kapag nasa office ka, nandiyan na yung mga agents mo Nandiyan yung mga agents mo, you need to work on this, napapas mo na agad right away, and the action plan or the remedy for the task is ma-execute na agad. Unlike, working remotely, it may take time, though our setup is really convenient for us individually, right? Especially pandemic is not yet over officially, and ayun, yun yung medyo mga difficulties right now. And also the advantage naman is like we are working in our home, you have the access to everything that you need. So ayun.
And you're safe, no? Kasi if you're working from home, yun yung isa din sa mga benefits. And yeah, thank you so much for sharing your insight, Trizzia, or thank you for sharing your previous experiences. But yeah, you mentioned na sobrang difficult nung change, yung pag-change ng being a manager working in an office or on a site, as compared to dito sa work mo ngayon, which is manager ka din but virtually. But can you give us more context on the transition that happened when you applied to VA Flix?
The transition, like before I entered VA Flix, I'm still with the call center company that I've been with. So we are already working on site that time, like a couple of months ago. And one thing that is difficult during that time is transportation, especially kapag night shift ka. And here on our location right now, it's not yet 24 hours na may dadaang bus or any kind of transportation na so that's one difficulty there, transportation. Another one is, of course, way back nung hindi pa naka-work on site, of course, you can like wake up in 5 minutes before your shift, right? So yun yung isang perks na I think nami-miss lahat ng mga dating work from home na naka-work on site na ngayon. Like, you don't need to like prepare, take a bath, prepare yourself like 2 hours, an hour before your shift. It's really convenient because you'll just need to wake up like 10 minutes, 5 minutes before your shift, diba? And at the same time, while you are preparing, you can take your breakfast, you can eat like that, and you're not worried how you look like, because you technically pagkagising mo, ayan na, salpak na agad. There's no need for you to put makeup, or there's no need for you to check your wardrobe to check what's the most appropriate attire that you can wear for the day. The transition is actually really good for me when I entered the VA Flix, because aside from going back to those things like 10 minutes, 5 minutes before shift, tsaka lang ako gigising, it's more convenient because I can do more. Alam mo yun? Especially household chores, like especially kung break time ko, I can do cooking, tapos at the same time pwede na magsalang ng mga laundry, mga ganon. And I think it's smooth kasi actually VA Flix didn't give me a hard time when I entered the company or the agency. They gave me enough time to transition, especially that the rest of the team knows that I came from a BPO industry, and it's quite amazing to really work from home, especially if you're with, if you're really with a good company who always checks first what you need, and also checks on what are you comfortable with.
Are you a skilled virtual assistant looking for your next opportunity? Join our team at VA Flix, where we provide top-notch virtual assistant services to busy professionals. As a member of our team, you'll have the opportunity to work with a variety of clients and gain valuable experience in the field. Send us an email at recruitment@vaflix.com. What are you waiting for? Apply as a virtual assistant at VA Flix today, where your skills and expertise are valued.
Alright. Thank you. I just wanna add this before Annette, no?
Go
Kasi
ahead.
working from home, sobrang, ang dami din talagang perks ng working from home. That is why sa ating listeners na nakikinig dyan, apply na kayo sa VA Flix. Just email us, recruitment@vaflix.com. You know what to do. Send your CV or your resume, whatever you call it. But yeah, aside from the perks na minention mo, Trizzia, kasi di ba when you are working from home, parang nafe-feel mo din talaga na may home ka as to compared to working on site na uuwi ka lang para matulog, di ba? Like,
I agree.
uuwi ka lang para matulog, nagigising ka, work again, punta ka na naman. But when you are working from home, nafe-feel mo na meron kang bahay, na nakakalinis ka kung kailan mo gusto, nagagawa mo yung mga gusto mong gawin. And it's really saving time. I think one con lang siguro is the expense sa kuryente. And I think that's it. Yun lang. For me personally, and I believe for you guys too.
Well, for me, yes, the bills when it comes to kuryente natin, internet natin, ilaw natin, yun lang naman yung parang nagiging problem natin pag work from home.
Right.
And feeling ko naman nakakatipid tayo sa tubig. Aminin nyo.
Yes.
Naliligo ako.
Yes.
Naliligo ako.
Same naman. Naliligo din naman ako.
Naligo ako.
I think it's only you.
Ako lang ba? Ako lang pala.
And I think in addition, like the expenses when it comes to alam mo yun, pamasahe. Tapos like yung syempre because on the previous company that I've been with, we have a free lunch. Pero alam mo yun, yung pagod mo sa biyahe, tapos the interaction within the office, medyo hindi siya medyo, tiring talaga siya, actually. And that will make you like, parang alam mo yun, kulang yung isang meal na yun sa ano, and you're gonna have additional expense kasi paglabas mo ng office, kapag break time mo, nandyan yung mga fast food, McDo, Jollibee, Chowking, diba? And matitempt ka talaga na na mag-spend ng money because you're drained or you're tired with all the tasks within the office. And unlike working from home, alam mo yun, if you have the stock already, alam mo yun, like kahit nag-work ka, you can prepare your meal, you can, it's really, really convenient.
Thank you so much for listening to our podcast. I hope you're enjoying it so far, but there's a lot of topics to discuss. So we are cutting this episode into 2 parts, and we will upload the second half of the episode next week. See ya!
See ya!
Hi everybody, this is John and thank you so much for listening to this episode of Bakit VA. Kung gusto niyo maging guest or you have any topics that you want to talk about in mind, just send us a message or email us at studio@vaflix.com. Alright, and again, thank you so much for listening. I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.